Okay, so here we go. Here's the payoff. There's 2 whole games of build-up, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, your hair's gonna catch on fire, bro.
See, it looks red because of the background. Yet. It looks red because of the background, but rest assured, he is invigorated by the power of purple. I'm very happy now. Oh, well, that's nice.
Oh, that's very nice.
I just came to check up on you, buddy.
I just found a conditioner that works for me.
I've never been so happy. Look at how luxurious my hair is.
Yeah.
My mind is becoming very clear.
What's making
as though I have known everything.
What?
As if I have known everything. I don't care about the Mavericks anymore. All I have to do is one thing. You are a Zero, aren't you?
You're my Zero.
Yes, the energy readings are still the same.
Hush, lamp.
There's no Maverick reading, is there? So I still don't really get what's going on.
You're my little robo bitch.
You're reading my normal data. This is the true form of me.
Not how we say that in English.
Seems
That's how you say it in French.
Or the same as Zero used to be. You are not visible.
What?
You are not visible!
You are not visible.
And cannot be analyzed correctly as data.
Stop. They've said that 3 times now. I still don't know what they mean.
You taught me that, Zero.
What does it mean?
I feel something evil within you. The evil within. Shinji Mikami. Capcom. It's all related.
Oh, coming together.
Something evil
9/11,
similar to Sigma.
2012.
Or should I say something more evil than Sigma? What has he done that was so bad so far? You just was a purple.
When you're purple, you're evil.
That's clearly the color of evil.
Yeah.
Then I don't need to give you any more explanations. I would appreciate so many explanations, because I still don't know what's happening.
I haven't the slightest clue.
I'll destroy you whatever you are and bring back the true Zero.
That's your solution? I'm gonna punch you until you start being nice again.
So this boss fight's actually kind of awesome if you're playing it like a real video game and not just cheating like an asshole.
You know.
But there is a really cheap way where if you stand near Zero, he will just do this attack infinitely, and you can kind of cheese it out by jumping in the middle of where like the Hadokens come out, and you can just do this forever. It's really great. But otherwise, this boss fight's actually really fun. I don't care. So, like, you kind of have to do a lot of rewriting in your head in order to enjoy, like, the story of what's happening in this fucking game.
You have to reformat it.
The story that I invented, the version of Mega Man X5 in my head that I made up, is actually quite good. I thought I won. So this is the same dialogue. And this scene is pretty much the same. No, but now instead of saving, and now instead of shooting at Sigma, he's throwing himself in the way. So, like, why... Is he still evil? I don't get what's going on.
No.
He's not purple anymore. I know everything you're trying to do.
What?
Then let's be a good boy and die.
I know everything you're trying to do.
I know everything that's happening in this scene. X, please survive. Survive, live for me. Oh, Zero.
I'm just
what the fuck? You'd almost fully
bliss.
evolved to your true self. It's a shame you didn't quite make it, Zero. Oh well. It's only you now, X. I will let you live this time. Why? They're both helpless. Why don't you just shoot them? Sigma, you're bad at... Sigma, you're bad at this. Will be a next time. Rest assured, there will be a Mega Man X6, but also this is supposed to be the last Mega Man X game.
You can make sure there isn't a next time by just shooting him in the face.
You,
right
the strongest Reploid. Oh, Zero, that was really hot. What?
What was that?
I can't see anything. X has latent sadomasochistic tendencies. Masochism tendencies. Am I saying that right?
You're not.
Masochism?
Yeah.
Okay. X has latent masochistic tendencies. And really likes getting beaten up by Zero.
Some
I'm just
people
saying.
like the whip.
I'm just saying. So the final boss is also the same.
Some people buy penis clothespins. I don't know what I'm saying.
So you know what's happening in the story now, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Purple.
Everything makes sense.
Purple. Purple nurple.
We had lower standards back then. We didn't need a lot.
Lower standards and bigger balls.
We didn't need a lot back in the PS1 days. You know why? Because you would just replay these games over and over, and every time you replayed it, you thought you understood it better, but in reality, you were just making shit up to make it make sense.
Justify your purchase.
It's like whenever you have faulty memories, your brain's just filling in the holes with what it thinks might make sense.
Yeah.
So don't worry, just because we skipped all the levels doesn't mean we're not going to have to do an obnoxious boss rush. Now we're just doing it without any of the boss weaknesses. So it's going to be even more frustrating.
Yeah.
Especially considering that fucking life bar.
Duff McWhalen.
With Duff McWhalen here. Luckily I'm on Rookie Hunter mode and I don't give a fucking shit about anything.
Luckily you're on RHM.
So if you have anything you want to talk about.
Well,
I'm just doing this boss rush for the third time. Still not interesting.
let's discuss. Roses. All the kids with the soil in guess I'll die.
Fuck yeah, concrete!
Fuck yeah, concrete!
I guess I'll die. Fuck yeah, concrete! The context behind the Music Man thing, by the way, is my grandpa. On my... I say on my dad's side of the family. He's actually my dad's stepdad.
That's its own thing.
My grandpa Mike, who is an asshole, really, really likes the Music Man. And my mom would make me and my little sister, but not my little brother, because fuck her, we would have to, go to our grandma, her name is Grandma D, because children. In the twilight of your life, you have to spend the rest of your time being named, Jube because a 2-year-old child couldn't say your name.
Because it's some weird ethnic thing.
So, that's just what you are now.
Yep.
For the last 20 years of your
fought
life.
in World War II.
But now you're Jube.
Against all odds, you had a family, your kids survived, you did the best you could, and now you're Pop.
No. So, Grandma D and Grandpa Mike, to differentiate them from my actual grandma and grandpa.
That's a fucked up thing.
Well, Grandma D was his mom, but we have 2 grandmas, so gotta differentiate them somehow. So, Grandma, the first letter of her first name, and then Grandma.
That was lazy.
And then Grandma.
Gma.
Yeah. OG Gma. Anyway, so I had to fly because they lived in New Mexico, I think.
What a weird.
I flew frequently as a child to different places, but every, I don't know how frequently it was, but I feel like every summer, I think, she would, send me to stay at Grandma D's. And it occurs to me, I don't know why this was a thing they did. I don't know why this was a thing that I was forced to do. But I was sent to live with my grandparents on my dad's side for periods of time, wherein they were they were grandparents.
And they were grandmas and grandpas.
And, like, did shit like not let me leave the table until I drank all the milk in the cereal bowl.
All the milk in the house, I thought you were going to say.
And, like, get mad that I was a picky eater and shit like that. And read me The Littlest Prince. Which had a fox in it.
Yeah. Let's read some golden books.
He also fucking loved The Music Man. So I would have to watch The Music Man with him. Because that's just when you're when you have a child with you, you can just kind of make them do things. And they kind of can't just do anything about it. And I was both, like, at the same time, a gregarious but also really shy child. You know what that's like? No, you don't. You know what it's like when you're, like, weird and outspoken and opinionated, but also very quiet and, like, not really all that self-assured? At the same time? Yeah? Okay. So I would be forced to watch The Music Man frequently. And that must have been his favorite song from it, because he would just quote it frequently.
Not many people quote The Music Man.
No, for good reason. But trouble starts with T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for boom. And I remember that specifically because eventually they got a dog. You know when you're like just really, really fucking old, and you decide I want to be responsible for another life.
Yes.
I'm barely able to take care of myself. Time to also have an animal.
Nothing bad can come of this.
Let alone, like, not only am I incapable of providing adequate care for my own self, I'm also choosing to provide inadequate care for this other animal that will also present an accidental danger to me in most situations.
Yes.
Especially if you have stairs. Which are already just a bad idea. Might as well get a fucking dog or a cat to run all around the fucking house.
Yep.
When you're an old person. So, he would be like, oh, we gotta scold. I think it wasn't a midnight, because it was a black dog. It was like a small black dog.
Very original.
Yes. And it's like, that trouble that starts with T and that rhymes with P and that stands for puppy.
Oh, God. I can smell the old man just radiating from that.
Trouble that starts with T and that rhymes with P and that stands for puppy. And the dog would just be looking like, I don't fucking know what's going on.
I'm a dog.
I'm a fucking dog.
I am and remain a dog.
I don't know what you're saying, but I understand you're upset. Oh no. Nothing like playing the end of a Mega Man X game twice in a row to make you realize that these games fucking aren't that good.
Aren't that good? Sort of like playing on the DMC games.
God fucking damn it!
Jesus, that's far. Well, my biological father, for whatever fucking reason, loved the fucking Alfred Hitchcock movie Birds.
Yeah, so that's your thing.
That movie. First of all, I hate Alfred Hitchcock. Second of all, I fucking hate that stupid ass movie. And
Did you like the main actress who he sexually harassed out of the industry?
Oh Jesus! We watched that movie about a trillion fucking times. I hate that fucking movie. Ugh.
Speaking of Birdemic, it's really weird to me how the internet will just decide that, like, oh, let's all be obsessed with this bad movie or game. And be like, oh, I can't believe how bad it is. Like, yeah, probably because the only movies you've ever watched are, like, summer blockbusters.
Yes.
Like, oh, there's a bad... You know, like, there's a lot of those, right?
I mean... At least it's a movie.
Like, the worst movie ever made is still pretty good, all things considered.
It pisses me off. What pisses me off is when...
Like, oh, Birdemic! Oh, let's all be amazed. Like, yeah, it was probably made by, like, 3 guys with a budget of $20. And they never made a movie before.
when people
Considering
trade
that, it's kind of a miracle it got released.
the things like, what was that game? Big Rigs, Off-the-Road Racing or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad, and how could they make something so bad? And it was an investment scam, retard.
Yeah, they
said,
didn't
"Hey,
actually make it.
we're gonna make a video game. Kids love video games. Give us money to make it, and we'll make
It was
$1 trillion.
Yeah,
they
it was
took the money.
It was
one
literally
weekend,
like
made
springtime
a
for
fucking-
Hitler.
Whatever, hired a college student to work for free and made a thing, and then ran off with the fucking money. They weren't trying to make a video game. Dipshit.
Like, that's an interesting story.
Yeah.
Why are you focusing on the wrong
But it's-
thing?
Oh, but it's such a bad game. How could they make a game this bad? They
What were
weren't
they thinking?
They weren't making a fucking game, dumbass. They were scamming people out of money. They were Russians doing an investment scam. Fucking figure
As
it
they
out.
tend to do.
You're the type of retard that would give money to that investment scam, apparently, because you can't see fucking murder 2 feet from your fucking face.
Yeah, you invested in a Kickstarter for fucking Shenmue 3 for crying out loud. What fucking idiots! You deserve fucking Epic Store exclusivity, you fucking dumbasses. Fucking who invests in a game that got announced at Square Enix's press conference for E3? Here at Square Enix's press conference at E3, we're here to announce the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter. Go donate to it.
Yep.
What?
What?
I
Sorry,
rose my
what?
hand.
Sorry, what?
So this is a twist on... I mean, this is not a twist. It's just the same ending as the good ending. Where Dr. Light's like, no, except we didn't have the scene with Zero becoming a Cheerio instead. So now it's just no sense.
He got
Why
cut
did this
off with the
happen?
nipples.
Hold on, X, just for a few more moments. Forget all the painful memories. 1 week from then.
Why? He has a giant French fry.
Here's my French fry.
This is my French fry.
Oh. X, don't you remember anything about what happened? You're still on about that? It's been a week, dude.
It's been a whole week.
It's been a whole week since then.
That happened last
From then.
Friday.
It's been a whole week from then.
Yeah, don't you see? How many weeks
The answer
from then
is
has it
the
been?
answer is number 1.
What?
The answer is capital no. N-O, capital N. I don't remember anything. You see? You and Zero are both special A-level hunters. That's not even true. X is a B-level hunter, and Zero is an SA-level hunter. So that's not even true, Hunter B.
Hunter B.
For all to see. You worked together and solved a lot of problems. I remember Sigma. I remember Cygnus. His name doesn't leave me, but I don't know any memory of Zero. Well, like, there were pictures of you together. Why are we naked? Anyway!
And moving on.
I don't remember having sex with this person.
Why am I on top of him?
But man, he sure seemed to be into bondage.
Oh boy, we are... I seem to have a whip of some sort.
Why did you Photoshop this image of me with this blonde woman with a penis and this
I have,
blonde
like,
woman with green boobs?
one green boob per hand, and I'm working them pretty hard, it seems.
Maybe whoever repaired me deleted the data by mistake. That's kind of horrifying.
That's fucking terrifying.
Did he really delete your memory?
Or did he just accidentally put a magnet on your head, and that was the end of that?
We'd better think it's a miracle that X came back safely.
What a weird way to word a thing.
They're watching this! Like, what the fuck? Who is filming this? Where are they? What's happening in this game? It truly is a miracle. Not only did he come back, but without so much as even a scratch. I don't agree.
I don't agree.
It's hard to repair the bodies of X and Zero, because they're still a mystery. It's not a miracle, I bet. You never believe it's a miracle. Everything is upsetting. I'm not interested in miracles. I don't think Replicants dream of electric sheep.
Okay, get over miracles, okay? Jeez.
Why was only Zero's memory data deleted? So, like, they deleted Zero's memories?
Yeah, what? We're not talking about that.
What? Deleted from
That
X.
wasn't established.
What? I have no idea. Maybe it disappeared by itself? Otherwise, it was deleted on purpose. Yeah, those would be the two options.
That's that, yeah.
Those are the two things that it could have been.
It either is or it is not.
There's a protection now. He won't even accept data-related Zero.
We broke off that
Data-related Zero.
We broke off that plastic tab on the VHS so that you can't record over.
I couldn't program such a protection.
And then you'd have to put a piece of masking tape over that if you wanted to record again.
We've got another mystery about X. X, although it will take time, I think this battle will lead to peace. Perhaps in 3 years.
4 months.
From then.
From then.
It will. We need to work harder for that. For peace.
What?
What is your private dream?
Whoa, that's...
Okay, I don't remember this Zero you speak of, but I do have frequent...
urges.
Nightly fantasies.
Wet ones.
About a long-haired blonde woman with green boobs.
Yeah, and a penis.
And a penis.
I also want Duff McWilliam to eat me.
Okay.
Is that not what you meant?
The fish in Duff McWhalen's stage. X keeps going to the fucking ocean that Launch Octopus, Octopardo, and or Duff McWhalen lived in. I've got it. I want to create Elysium.
Beethoven?
Elysium. Both of them at the same time.
Simultane.
Yes, it's a paradise where the human race coexists with
God.
Reploids peacefully.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, that is my dream. I'd like to create Elysium. Someday. I wish Zero were her. Shut the fuck up!
Jesus.
Elysium. I have things to say. Oh yes, I'll do it someday. How many fucking floating space colonies do you need to have, dude?
Apparently a lot, and they all need to be over major populations.
There was the city, the floating city in Mega Man X4, and then there was the satellite that Repliforce left to. Then there was the space colony in this game, Eurasia. And then there's Ragnarok, which is in the Mega Man Zero games. There's Elysium, which X eventually makes. And then there's the hidden base on the moon.
You gotta have one of those.
From X8 that they reached with a fucking space elevator. And then there was and then at the end of Mega Man Legends 2 they go to the moon. Where the fuck? So that's Mega Man X5. I don't particularly think it's a good game.
It kind of bites the big one.
It's not great.
Like,
but it was the last one, so sending off the Mega Man X series with a bang.
That crazy?
Yeah, isn't it crazy how this was originally going to be the last Mega Man X game, and it leads cohesively and seamlessly into the plot of Mega Man Zero, which Keiji Inafune, our divine lord and savior, started working on immediately after this game.
To this day.
So that's the end of the Mega Man X series. I'm not doing X6 or 7 or 8. As was originally the plan. All along, I was not going to do those games. I like X1 and 4.
Those sure are two good games.
Those two are two. Fuck. Those sure are two good games.
So, 2 out of 8.
So, originally the plan was to go straight from this into Mega Man X0. Fuck. Mega Man Zero. Gonna go ahead and put that on hold. Just wanted to finish this.
Finish it off.
Wanted to finish off Mega Man X5 because we were in the middle of it. Yeah, gonna go ahead and take a break from videos for a while, I think, until things are settled with our living situation.
A little bit.
Until we're settled in, because then it's just, you know.
After that, it's just donuts and penis.
Yeah.
agree with me.
No.
Repeat it. Repeat it.
I don't want to. Because then there's kind of unlimited time. I can just do whatever, whenever. Like, I could even just do videos by myself again, if I wanted to. 'Cause I can just do them whenever.
No,
I say that, but it was also very difficult to do the parts where you weren't in the room.
When I went to take a shit.
Because it's hard to talk. But yeah. Mega Man Zero, we'll be back with Mega Man Zero, eventually.
Coming up next. Not
But
necessarily next.
thankfully, by the time the Mega Man Zero Legacy Collection comes out, is when we'll do it. We'll do it with that, which is, again, very convenient timing.
Yes.
Because originally I was gonna do, like, some weird shit with emulators. The Mega Man Zero Legacy Collection is gonna make it way fucking easier to do. So the timing of that's gonna be very convenient.
Yes.
Look at this screenshot from an ending we didn't get.
Right in the butt.
Anyway. So that's that. Exiting. While we're here, let's end it. Let's end this with the reason that the Legacy Collection here is kind of relevant. Gonna have to go through the, stop. Gonna have to go through the credits for a little bit here. I might speed this up, I might forget. Because I kind of do that sometimes.
Go, Ozawa.
Yes. He shall. I do like credits where you...
Yes.
Near Automata, where you get to shoot the credits.
Yeah. Interactive credits.
It keeps me paying attention. Or like Undertale, where the backer credits attack you, and you have to run away from the Kickstarter backer credits.
Yep.
Gives me something to do while I'm appreciating these. God, this goes on for a long time too, by the way.
These kicking tunes and these
Bitmaster
confusing
Studio.
EP fields.
But we
What
have
the fuck is a release, man?
submission coordinators. I don't need to know about the developer's sexual preferences.
No. Capcom of America. President.
Yeah, and the fucking credits of every fucking Ubisoft game where it's like, and then the catering staff.
Yeah.
Developer puppies. Credits go on so long, the fucking battery on my fucking wireless controller runs out. The TV does that thing where it goes dark to preserve. No, to preserve fucking energy.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I guess you're not watching anymore, because who would watch this?
Who would watch a 20-minute credit sequence?
Yeah. For like a legit game, not even indie game credit padding.
Ubisoft fucking Shanghai.
Yeah.
Ubisoft France.
The lead accountant
Ubisoft
for
Japan.
Ubisoft Italy.
Ubisoft.
Who the fuck cares?
Ubisoft South America.
Is it in that guy's contract that he gets credited in every fucking Ubisoft game? Matt, well, are you his bitch? Well, then let her worry about that.
Let his bitch worry about it.
I was black for a second there, I don't know if you heard it.
What does Marcellus Wallace look like?
Like that.
Does he look like a
That
bitch?
thing of two kids playing, I guess who.
Does he look like a bitch? Big black? Does he look like a bitch? What? Then why are you trying to fuck him like a bitch? Does he look like a bitch? Can you guess who? It's a mystery. Yeah, so we covered a lot of ground here with the Mega Man X series. We've talked about how from an early age I developed an interest in morality and robots at the same time. And how I'm so much more sophisticated than most people when it comes to my feelings about robots.
And robotic boobies.
And we did cover also the fact that X and Zero are definitely 100% a gay couple.
Yep.
And are fucking.
Yep.
Frequently.
Yep.
And we've even
Hard.
Yeah, it's
Hard.
it's a thing. Okay, I can stop now. Music symbol means I can stop.
Dude, what the fuck? P and Virgil. She looked me in the eye and said, "I'm making a fume salad. What's the dressing?" Acknowledge me, Debbie, acknowledge me, Debbie Mola.
Yeah, so like this
Oh,
keeps
it's happening.
this keeps happening where I do a playthrough of like every game in a series all in a row, and I realize like, man, it gets really fucking boring playing a game with this, playing like 7 games with the same gameplay every single time. And it's like, even when they're good games, like, Jesus Christ, do I get burned out on it really fucking quickly. And guess what series that didn't fucking happen with? Sonic.
Sonic.
You know why? Because like, they kept switching that shit up. And I appreciate that. I appreciate playing every single game in the Sonic series in a row and not being bored.
Anthony, darling, would you associate produce thing? DMC.
I really don't want to do this again, actually. I'm gonna, if we do get to Mega Man Zero, when we do get to Mega Man Zero, I'm probably gonna take a fucking break.
In between.
In between.
Good idea.
Do like one game, and then maybe another game, and then go back.
Both of us still want nothing to do with Devil May Cry.
I fucking love Devil May Cry, and Devil May Cry 5 is an amazing game. Jesus Christ, do I feel no need to go back and play that anytime soon. It came out this year.
Yeah, it did.
It's gonna be a little while before I'm ready to go back to the DMC well. It's unfortunate.
And now Mega Man.
I played it so much, too. Like, when DMC 5 came out, I played it so much.
True. That was a long time ago. It was snowy and cold and shit.
Here's the "We're making Mega Man X9 shut the fuck up" song.
Fragments of me lie in the darkness waiting to be found. All I see around me are shadows. No matter how I may try, so I keep looking to find a light that will guide me. I won't give up the fight. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Where is the answer I seek for me and for tomorrow? Running for all I'm worth, I shout, reaching ahead, I throw my arms to the wind. Even if it takes all I have, with the last of my voice I'll cry, I'll call with all of my soul. The sparkling and containable light, spilling over a brand new world. In spite the stars dizzying and blinding, but I don't wanna close my eyes or look away. I'm boundless feelings, cascading over a brand new world. I'll keep them with me for just a little bit longer. I'll keep them safe here until the next world arrives.
I'll keep it right here with me until the next world arrives. Mega Man X9 is coming until the next world arrives. It's Mega Man. They're making it.
Man.
This fucking Legacy Collection sold really well. Capcom's back on top. Capcom's back on top. Keiji Inafune is not.
God, he's gonna put Plugman or whatever in his ass.
Look at the hole at the bottom of his feet.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, isn't it weird?
I don't like that. I bet he gets a lot of shit stuck in there.
Thanks for playing Mega Man X. That's it.
That was 5 of them.
That was a whole 5th of the 5
And
games.
there are only 5.
Ignore these. Ignore. I'm done.
Butt fuck fancy.